Disclaimer: I am not a therapist nor a psychologist, so please do not use me as an alternative to either. I'm just a guy on the internet sharing life lessons I've learned and hopefully helping someone else. So without further ado, enjoy the video.
Moderation, the avoidance of excess or extremes in one's behavior or political opinions. Now, let me out the gate say I have no plan on tackling anything political, not in this episode, maybe even at all, but that's TBD. So I'm sure we've all heard the platitude, everything in moderation. But has anybody taken the chance to break down the platitude for what it's worth? Because I feel like it was just, those commonplace words of wisdom parents used to throw at kids to stop them from overindulging or having fun, or at least that's how it feels from a child's perspective. But as a young adult, I got a new one. As I peel back the layers of this onion and understand its many different avenues of implementation, I've come to understand that the platitude itself is really like a core value, which, if implemented in your daily life, really helps keep you a well rounded individual. And I found some examples. Let me show you. First way being health. Now, I would like to say I'm a fairly healthy individual. I work out, I aim to eat healthier, and I generally don't pursue anything that could have long lasting effects on my health negatively. But I can't say that was always the case. I used to work for a convenience store slash fast food place on a campus of our local college, and with the ability to make myself food, at the time I wasn't thinking about moderation, just living to live, and it showed. Now, with my current job's level of activity and going to the gym at least 3 times a week, I've gained control of my health and I feel better for it. Because my current overall goal is to just try to stay in as good physical shape as possible for max flexibility and range of motion for as long as time permits me to have the range of motion. And I'm also going from the guy that used to DoorDash every weekend that he had off and had Mondays to DoorDash to every other week I treat myself, but try to stay more potent on my gym regimen because, everything in moderation. And then we have this one. Now, this one for sure is an aspect of life in which this platitude is going to be the most crucial. Now, with social media, video games, music, TV, and all the other miscellaneous activities out there fighting for one's attention, it's the hardest to limit. And I believe every single individual, without a deep understanding of this platitude, has an overindulgence in one or more of these aspects. And for me, it's video games. For example, I am currently playing Borderlands the pre-sequel with my wife and her best friend. I have a playthrough with the two of them, one for each one individually, and 5 other individual playthroughs of the same game. Yeah, I know, and I can use the excuse like, well, it's an old game, I played it before, I'm just going through the motions at an accelerated rate, I just want to see what the max power level feels like for each individual, and etc. But when I reach the end of a 2-day weekend with nothing under my belt other than tens of hours in playthroughs, I have no one else to blame for that dreaded lack of sense of accomplishment because I know I could have been doing other things. And this is where the moderation comes in because you can stop yourself from overindulging into something and, let your flower bloom out into more avenues. Go learn a foreign language if you want to learn a foreign language. Go learn how to play an instrument if you want to learn how to play an instrument. Go learn a skill like drawing or computer work. You have the ability to go do those other things as well. So don't limit yourself just to doing the one thing you like if you feel like that's not satisfying. This video, as I speak to you now, is an example of the moderation because I want to talk and have these honest, open conversations talking about life with other people. So I have to put it out there to have the conversations with the other people. I could just be sitting gaming on 7 or 5 of the 8 playthroughs I have of Borderlands the pre-sequel, or I could be doing this. And I enjoy both, so why not do the one that is different from the norm sometimes. It's that humble understanding of oneself and that true determination to grow as an individual that is moderation in action, helping you keep yourself broadened and well rounded. Because in the end, it does matter. Shout out to Lincoln Park, R.I.P. Chester. What you do with your time, moment to moment, does snowball into the culmination of your character over the course of your life. So take some time to sit still and ask yourself, what do you want to do? What do you want to improve and be better at? And allow yourself time to do that. But remember, everything in moderation. Because too much of a good thing can be bad too. But we'll save that for a part 2. I'll see y'all later. Catch your boy on Twitch playing Borderlands alone or with friends and family. But until then, hope this helped. Later.